best Fortnite controller settings are in this video. I've been using it for over 7 months and my skill has increased a ton. My aim has gotten better, my piece control has gotten better, I win more games, and here are the settings I use to do it. Running through absolutely everything. We got the movement settings, we got combat with my preferred item slots looking like this. If you're on controller, this is like the most optimal weapon loadout you can have. Then I have these 3 building settings turned on, and I actually use confirm add-on release, and I use the instant reset. So that's set to bold. This little tab right here is cool. The game UI tab is pretty much just all personal preference. I think if you're trying to be good at the game, the gyro settings are absolutely trash. And here's really the sweet spot of the settings. I don't really ever use auto run, so I have that off. You gotta have build immediately turned on. Edit hold time shouldn't matter because you should have a dedicated edit button. Then slide hold time 0.085. This to pitch, this to 0.1, and vibrations off. Then on building edit, we're gonna go with a pretty chill 2.0 on both of these. And that's just multiplying our look sense by 2. So the look sense is also pretty chill, pretty normal. 43% on both horizontal and vertical with a slight 2% turning boost on both of those. Nothing on the boost ramp time and instant boost when building is turned off. I don't think a lot of players realize that this probably affects your aim more than the ADS because this is mainly the sensitivity that you're using in close range fight. Anytime you're close to someone with a shotgun, you're likely not aiming in, you're shooting from your look sense. So this speed is slow enough to be able to be super accurate and hit those max damage pump shots, but at the same time it can be too slow because it's the sensitivity that you're using when you're moving around the map. So this is the look sense that'll get you where you need to be. If you're on Fortnite copying these settings right now, all I ask in return for sharing these is for you to use my code CARD2K in the item shop. And maybe subscribe. That sounds like a fair trade to me. Now to continue, we got a pretty chill ADS sense. I guess it's a little interesting because it uses slower 7% on horizontal compared to a little higher 9% on vertical. That's because vertical movements in the game are a lot faster than horizontal. Like when people use ODM gears or launch pads or even just jumping, they're moving up and down a lot faster than they're moving side to side. So the vertical being slightly higher adjusts for that. And then again, just racking with a really slight boost. It doesn't do much, but I do like having it on. Boost ramp time is 0 seconds. Look dampening time is 0 seconds. We are on linear. I think linear is probably better for most controller players. I think it's more satisfying to play and you can have better mechanics. And these specific settings do not work on exponential. So if you're using these, you have to be on linear. Then we have dead zones of 10-10, but the settings do not end there. You have to understand, be really good at Fortnite, there's a few other things you need to be doing. First, you really need to figure out your whole binds and controller setup. Honestly, you just can't be that good at the game with default binds on a standard controller. But here's 3 ways you can fix that right after I kill this guy. The first way to fix that is to learn custom binds. That's where you set actions like jump, edit, and switch mode to buttons like touchpad, R3, and L3. That way you can do the most important actions in the game without moving your thumbs off the sticks. And he's dead. Another way to accomplish that though is by learning claw. That's where you actually hold the controller like this. You can touch all your buttons without ever moving your thumbs off the stick. And the third and final way is by getting paddles on your controller. Wow. That was so sketchy. I didn't realize I couldn't build that. Now that I got out of that, the cheap options are like the back button attachment for the PS4 controller, or you have like the strike packs, or there's what I have, which is a pro controller. And paddles allow you to do the same thing, like being able to do stuff like jumping and peeking around the corner while shooting at the same time is the benefit of stuff like that. Pro controllers have added features like instant press triggers, there's different size and styled sticks, and then of course there's extra back paddles or back buttons. Yeah, look at this freak, bro. My current favorite pro controller is this one from Cinch Gaming, which they actually give my viewers 5% off if you use code CARD2K at checkout. So that's kind of cool too. But either of the 3 options you pick, custom binds, claw, or paddles, all can work well, but you really should commit to learning one. Bro, this heisted shotgun's so weird. Like, bro, I don't know how to fight against that. Now let's say you have the best settings and you play one of those 3 ways. This is where you really need to start learning how to do good piece control, which is basically just strategically placing builds around your enemy so you can get a good shot. Not like that. And not like that either. Let's see if I can do it on the next player I fight. Okay, so we start off the fight by getting a couple hits. Now I'm gonna do this. We're gonna place this. So he was fully boxed. Like, literally, the only place he could go is out of his 2 builds right here. But I essentially had him fully trapped, and I had all the advantage to hit just a good shot. Whoa. Like, even against bad players, you should really do piece control so they never get an opportunity to do damage on you. It reduces the needs for heals so much, and it also makes sure you don't die to, like, a random bad player. I can't lie, it is so much easier to do piece control on low ping. I've played on both like 20 ping before and all the way up to like 60 ping is what I'm playing on now. So I mean, I know firsthand that piece control is hard on high ping, but to learn how to do it, it's really just all about repetition. It just takes a whole lot of practice. You can start with maps like Raiders Piece Control Course, and that'll help you really get down the basics. Then you can go into 1v1s and really start to work on it. When you 1v1 people while specifically focusing on piece control, what ends up happening is you really start to recognize trends. Trends like when somebody's boxed up and you get a stare inside of their box, almost always they're gonna edit down. And so after you see that so many times, after you get a stare in their box, you instantly drop down and you pre-piece their box and you're waiting for them. There's tons of situations just like that where you'll learn what most players are doing. And bro, some players just have 0 ping and you can't do anything to get away from them. That's why I say it's easier on low ping, because you can hold walls, you get your builds down before other players do. But basically, if you spend enough time in 1v1s recognizing what players' tendencies are, at that point you just gotta practice placing your builds and making the right edits, and that'll have you hitting some nice piece control clips in no time. So at this point, you have the best controller settings, you have an optimal controller setup, and you can do some pretty solid piece control. If you don't play competitive, that's really all you need to win a ton of games. If you're not that good yet, spend time playing. Make sure to focus on your piece control and building muscle memory, and I guarantee you'll see a big increase in your skill. Now, I have all this. I have the best settings. I have my pro controller with paddle, and I have some experience with piece control. So let's see if I can put all this together and come out with this win in the sweaty solo lobby. I can't lie, this dude is putting down this lobby. He's gotta have like 15 kills. No, bro, I had him. Bro, he had 27 kills. Like, bro, who is that? Dude doesn't stream, post videos, or anything. He's just on Fortnite at 2 a.m. dropping 27 kill solo games. Dude, I just need one win. I'm gonna be weird and sit right here. That is so weird of me. That's another reason why having good aim is great. Like, shooting people out of the sky is actually such an easy kill. Let's go. I can't believe I have to focus so hard in a literal pub match. Let's go. I got my win. That's all I wanted. Except for one more thing. I've been going live on Twitch a bunch recently. This is my Twitch username. So if you want to see me play live, ask questions, or just hang out, I'll pop up my Twitch name again, or the link is in the top of the description as well. I go live at random times, so just make sure you follow on there and stay tuned for the notification for when I actually go live. It's a lot of fun, and I'm going to be doing a lot more of it in the near future, so make sure to come tune into that, and thank you guys so much for watching.